Got
How you
you.
doing? Can you hear me all right?
Oh,
Yeah.
there you are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brendan.
yeah. Hello, Brendan. How are you?
I'm good, Charles. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Before anybody jumps the gun, I ask you. So, what are your thoughts about the Eagles and their playoff potential here?
Yeah, I mean, they have incredible potential. Winning what 7 weeks in a row, 8 weeks in a row. Um, they're looking really good. I think they're the most dangerous team in the NFC, if not the NFL.
Yeah, and
Detroit,
so is Lions and Vikings.
yeah. The NFC North has some heavy hitters. I just think our defense is better. We
Yeah,
have a
well,
better.
that's what I say. The Eagles' defense is good. I mean, the players that he brought in. What was it? He brought in uh, he, Quentin Mitchell, and he brought.
Toby Dean.
Uh, Basil,
Or
you want to
sorry,
start this
after.
show off?
Sure.
Right.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Rockin' with Rahul and the Three Amigos. We got some more special guests on our show today, featuring Mike and Brendan.
How are you guys?
Good.
How
How are
we
you
doing?
doing? Mike, can you introduce yourself to the listeners?
Yeah, my name's Mike Okino. Raul, you and I go way back from Pembroke Middle School all the way to North Penn High School. So, just great to be on here, and thanks for having me.
Brendan, can you introduce yourself to the listeners?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, everybody. My name's Brendan. I've known Will for over a decade now.
Since high school, yeah.
Since high school, yeah. We met in high school, and we stayed friends ever since.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Mike, can you talk about what you do now, and can you talk about what position you play baseball in when you were in middle school?
Yeah. So for work, I work. I'm an account executive basically. So I work with like Boost Mobile, like the prepaid cell phones. So I work with like the owners who own chains of those Boost Mobile stores around the country, and just help them make sure they hit their sales goals, they get the right phones in stock and everything, and just make sure their businesses are flowing properly and making money. So yeah, it's nice. Work fully remote, so that's cool. Been doing that since COVID, so yeah, that's been really good. And then yeah, for baseball when I was younger, I was an outfielder.
What,
An
what do
outfield.
you
Okay.
what do you like playing in the outfield?
I played all three. But I probably like playing center field the most. If I had to pick though. Yeah, just like being out in the middle of the outfield right there, and just being able to track fly balls and things like that. So it was fun.
Yeah. Brendan, what are you doing for work nowadays?
I'm a sales associate. I work for a company called Supply One. We're a packaging company. So specifically, what I do is I sell packaging to like meat and candy manufacturers. So like Hershey, Godiva, Orion's Irish Potatoes, Gertrude Hawk, things like that. And I travel the Northeast, and I try to sell our value prop of our business, and help grow our branch.
Wow, that's a great job.
Wow.
Yeah, I like it. I get out of the house a lot.
Well, that's good. I mean, you can never discount it, but getting out of the house can do for you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, that sounds excellent, guys. I mean, you both sound like you're into sales, and you're working and making uh, more and more money for your companies. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, you know, because it keeps you on your toes, and trying to find the next big thing. I suppose that you do. I suppose that is
Yeah,
true.
something that they both have in common. They both into sales.
Yeah, both of you guys are into sales.
Yeah, well, that's why I brought that question up, because they're both into it. right?
Right.
Yep, that's right.
Mike, can you talk about how you got on the Wall of Fame? Can you talk about that?
I'm not sure. Am I on the Wall of Fame? Where did you see that?
On Instagram, the baseball thing, you were on the Wall of Fame.
Oh, right. So that was actually for my dad.
Yeah, can you talk about that?
Yeah. So he passed away right around COVID a few years ago, and so at his high school, in Springfield High School in Delco, in Delaware County, a bunch of his friends that he was teammates with growing up, they reached out to the high school, and they were able to get a plaque put inside the home dugout of the field.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool moment. Yeah, for
Yeah,
my family and I. Yeah.
Did your dad play baseball also?
Yeah, he was a pitcher. He pitched at like I said, Springfield High School, and then he went on to pitch at college at Drexel University. Yeah, it was pretty.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's
College baseball is excellent.
Yeah, so actually in high school, so like I said, he was a pitcher, and he actually played with Mike Scioscia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he used to be the manager. Yeah, the catcher. He used to be the manager of the Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to meet him a couple of times, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's yeah, he got to play with a guy who got drafted in the first round and went on to win World Series.
Yeah.
wow.
It's incredible.
Congrats to you for your dad being on Wall of Fame.
Oh, thank you guys. Appreciate
Congrats to your dad.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey,
Yes.
Brendan,
What's up, Will?
where did you play lacrosse in grade school? Because I remember you played in high school. I used to come watch your games all the time,
Yeah, I didn't start playing until middle school. But that's when I started playing with like Connor D, Peyton Reiser, um, Brett Weekly, Matt Baker, Rob Pasacco. I'm missing a bunch of those guys just
Yeah.
because, we all kind of grew up together and played together. My brother, but yeah, I started in sixth grade and then I went up to college till sophomore year.
Oh, so you played lacrosse up to sophomore year in college.
Right. Yep.
Wow.
That's impressive.
What,
We
what
were
position-
okay.
Yeah,
What position did
Rahul,
you
we
play
all
in
good friends.
lacrosse?
I played a combination of D midi and then in high school I played LSM, so long stick midi. I couldn't shoot the ball to save my life, so I played a lot of defense.
On Sunday, the Eagle played another good game against a tough team, against Pittsburgh Steelers. What do you think about the game, Mike and Brendan?
Yeah, it was a great game. I actually was there, so it was pretty cool to see that in person. Actually went with Kevin Gallagher. He just had on a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was fun. We got to go to the game together and witness them pretty handily win, I would say, against the Steelers. Yeah, it was great to see them pretty much out physical them, and especially the drive that basically ended the game. They closed out like 10 minutes left in the fourth.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Yeah, they just took the ball from their own 3 and just ran the clock down, which I thought was awesome.
What do you think about Barkley's game?
Yeah,
so
I mean
far?
he was he was good. He didn't have the game that he's had in recent weeks, but which is fine because they got the passing game going. So they just kind of showed how they can win in multiple ways, which is awesome, which is a great thing, which makes for them to be a dangerous team coming down here.
Yeah. What's everyone's prediction score for this Sunday's game?
Well,
I'm not sure. I got to look at the spread, but
yeah, I think they're going to win. I think it'll be a tough game playing on the road in Washington, place where they kind of historically struggled in recent years. But I think they win maybe like 27-21, 27-20, something like that.
Yeah, I think it'll be a close game too. The Redskins have a really good offense. Their quarterback's having an unbelievable season, like even as a rookie, right? But I think our defense is just too experienced, and we have too many weapons. You can't really game plan for a whole system. It's not like we have one good player at receiver. We have a lot going on for us, and I think that's why we are like the juggernaut in the NFC right now. So I think we'll win by a touchdown, 10 points.
And the reason they're so successful is because they have an excellent defense.
Yes.
You need good defense. You need a great defense to win a championship.
That's right.
It doesn't
And
fail, no
Daniels-
matter what sport you're playing.
And we have a good
Daniels won't
offense.
be injured this time.
Yeah, and plus we have a good offense.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh
we
yeah,
got
no,
Saquon Barkley.
I'm not discounting that. But I'm saying that the defense, when it comes down to it, playing in these tough games, you see how the defense rises to the occasion and keeps their offense back on their heels. So that the Eagles can come in and they can rush and burn the clock out while they're driving up the field and run screen passes and stuff like that. They're finally playing good. I think that's only my feelings.
Yeah.
They're finally playing like a football team, and I like to see that continue.
I think it's going to be a close game, Eagles versus Commanders, and Eagles and Commanders are battling for division. So if Eagles win, they win division on Sunday.
That's
Okay.
right.
Oh, okay. So what do they do? They get a bye in the beginning of the playoffs.
Whoever gets first seed in the NFC, they get the bye. So right now it's tied between Eagles, Lions, and Vikings.
Okay.
Yeah, and we get that home field advantage too. And what I love about this team is it's very exciting, right? They're exciting to watch, and it kind of feels like that 2016, 2017, even the couple years ago when we went to the Super Bowl. They're fun to watch. They seem like there's a brotherhood with this team. The media tries to talk like, oh, there's some division between, Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown, but I think that's just all noise. I think this team is a really good unit that loves to play with one another. So if anything, that makes us more dangerous.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
What do you guys think about the NBA season and the NBA Cup? Milwaukee Bucks being in the Cup, and what do you think about the Sixers so far? Do you think they could get the 8th or 7th seed?
No, no, they're a dumpster fire.
I obviously hope so.
Yeah,
but,
I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean it's still a lot of season left, but just with the the setbacks they've had and all the injuries they've had now with McCain going down.
With MB hurt. Did you guys see what happened Friday's game last week?
With McCain?
No, with MB.
Yeah, he got hit in the head, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to think that the trust the process thing is it's done. I think it's been done. We've had power three, big three players, James Harden, Jimmy Butler. We get to buy it, and nothing seems to be working. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not buying it anymore. I think it's kind of
it's time to get rid of Embiid.
I'm on the same boat.
Yeah.
I'm on the same boat. He's getting older. He can't stay healthy, and I know it sucks because he's like our crown jewel. But at some point, you gotta just kind of take it.
Yeah, I feel like maybe it's time to let him go because they did. I remember originally they did like a 4-year extended contract, right? It is.
Yeah.
Was it a 4-year contract they did?
Yeah.
Oh, you signed an extension? Oh, okay. Well, that's a different story.
Yeah, I don't know what his contract details are.
Yeah, they should. I mean, they should replace the whole.
Extension.
I mean, they should
Like
replace the whole lineup.
They can't do that. But they will. They can't replace Maxey and McCain.
Yeah, you got to keep Maxey. I think Maxey.
Yeah, Maxey. Except for Maxey, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, but maybe they'll hopefully they'll drop that player from Duke. Hopefully.
Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where you're thinking too, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if they get a shot at him, it means they've had a really terrible season, which none of us want to see. But I mean, if it does go that way, yeah, he'd be a nice piece to add, and a young player, young wing who can really do it all.
Yeah, let's just think of it. Him and Maxey on the court.
And
Yeah.
McCain and McCain.
Jared McCain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like McCain a lot. Obviously, Maxey. But yes, I mean they do have some young pieces. You just gotta find the right players to go with them.
I think they should trade like Embiid for like get some first round picks and then build around Maxey and McCain and hopefully draft Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag, yeah.
I still think we should have got LeBron.
LeBron, you mean the son or the father?
The father. I think we should have had him.
Yeah, a couple years ago when he was leaving Cleveland and he went to LA, Philly was really pushing hard to try to get him to come. But
That would have been fantastic.
yeah, but then we couldn't afford to pay anybody else.
Yeah.
If we got rid of Embiid, it would have opened up cap space, and then you could get a first round pick. But the longer you keep him, and the more he's just worn down and gets injured, his value is not going to be the same. So I think we look to trade now, but I'm not sure how the NBA's trade deadline works, but
What they need to do is find players that play well together.
No one wants Embiid right now.
And plus, they still have his jersey. That's another story.
What?
And you guys have an Embiid jersey? I still do.
Actually, I have a Maxey jersey.
Oh, that's nice. Awesome.
What do you guys think about Jared McCain's TikTok? He does TikTok a lot. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're certainly interesting. But that's just him being him, and you can't hate on a guy for that. So, yeah, it's cool to see him just being himself and not afraid to do it.
Yeah.
same. I don't really follow him on TikTok, but I've seen this, and it's look, players want to express themselves how they want to. That's their lives. You can't judge them. I mean, however he wants to live his life, let him live his life.
Yeah.
We're not used to this being Philadelphia sports fans.
Yeah, we're a blue collar city, blue collar people. So, it might be a little culture shock, but it doesn't mean it's a bad thing,
Right.
One of the viewers is asking, can Mike do a McCain TikTok dance?
I don't. I wish I could, but I don't think I have the moves like he does. So I think I'll pass.
As long as he performs, let him do whatever he wants.
As long as he's shooting and and scoring and playing well, then exactly that's what he can do what he wants.
Yeah. What do you guys think about Juan Soto going to the Mets?
Good for them.
Yeah, I mean, that's a hell of a lot of money for one player.
In the long run,
a lot
it's
of
going
years.
to benefit the Yankees.
Yeah.
Him going to the Mets leaves a lot of room for the Yankees to shore up their team.
Well, they're not going to be able to sign Alonso, I don't think. I think he's gone.
Do you guys think Philly should go after Pete Alonso if Mets don't sign him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Put Harper back in the outfield.
Really? You don't want him at first?
No, I want Alonso at first. I want to get a real first baseman. That's the only position we need.
I think Harper's actually been pretty good at first, given that his obviously his very limited experience, at the position. But I thought he did very well, in the field.
So do I.
Position.
I think he played
position.
very well.
Yeah.
If you know how to scoop the ball, it's not too hard. Pick short hops, and he's good at that. He is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bryce Harper should go back to right field or left field, and Pete Alonso should be first base.
I agree, actually. Who would be our center field? Brandon Marsh, who we're going to invest in most likely. Then left field will be, or Nick Castellanos will be in probably right field, and then maybe Harper in center and Marsh in left. I don't know.
I heard they were going to try and platoon Rojas and Marsh in center for the lefty righty matchups with the pitchers and everything.
I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to see. I want to see them call on Justin Crawford. I want to see how he does in the major league.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. If he, I don't know if he's ready yet, but I know a lot of people are asking for Aiden Miller, to come up, and it's obviously with all the trade talks surrounding Alec Boehm. It'll be interesting to see, what they decide to do there.
I don't want to see him get rid of Alec Boehm.
Yeah,
Last year he was an RBI machine until he got hurt, and then when they went to England, it screwed their whole team up. They were off. They played. I think they played poorly. They didn't get any hits the way they were doing it in the first half of the season. All in all, I think they peaked way too early.
yeah, it was definitely that they killed it in the first half of the season. In the second half, they were very average, right? And they didn't really go into the playoffs with any kind of momentum. And and the Mets did, and that's what happens, right? Whoever's hot at the end of that time of year is usually going to be the team that prevails in the end.
Oh yeah.
And it's second year in a row with the Phillies with their bats, they've just gone completely ice cold in the playoffs. And it's not just like one or two guys; it's the entire lineup. And
yeah, every single person's freaky.
yeah, and obviously, if you're not hitting, then you're not scoring runs, and you're not putting pressure on the defense, and it's just tough. Obviously, you can't win that way.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I still think we shouldn't have traded or we should have signed Reese Hoskins and kept
For-
Harper in the outfield.
for another year.
Yeah, just one more year. Of course he would have signed it, right? Just pay the guy some money.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess they made up their minds to keep Harper at first, and then it just came down to a decision because Reese is not so good in the field. At first base.
Yeah, no, I
A couple
agree.
of years ago, and so they basically decided it's either DH him or Schwarber, and I think they obviously they chose Schwarber in that scenario. So
If the Angels are not playing good, do you think Philly should trade for Mike Trout since he's from Philly?
yeah, I mean,
about the center fielder too.
Oh, that would
Yeah,
do
I think
that
it's-
would be.
as cool as that would be, I don't think they should. He's getting older and he's just constantly hurt.
Can't afford him either.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's just they have too many $300 million players on the team, and with how great of a player he is getting older, and he's always hurt. So it's
They can do what they do with Embiid. They bench him for the season and then bring him back at the very end.
Yeah.
yeah, that might be. Yeah, I mean,
Like,
might be tougher
like
though
the
with
Giants did
baseball.
with Eli Manning.
That
in
would
the NFL.
Oh, you're talking about basketball. I'm sorry. I'm thinking baseball. Never mind. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Sorry, Wim.
Yeah. So Basil.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think will win the first seed in the NFC and AFC?
I think the Eagles will win the NFC.
I think so too.
Yeah,
just looking at the
was-
schedule. Yeah,
And I'm going to say
We
the
just can't
Buffalo
order
Bills end up as the American Conference team in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Right now,
I'd like to see
Patrick
that.
Mahomes is hurt. I thought maybe Kansas City was going to do good in the NFC, but Patrick Mahomes is hurt right now, from what I heard.
he was
Yeah.
hurt when he played us in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We don't know what they give him. Whenever he goes in the blue tent, but he seems to find a way. I would love to see a Buffalo Eagles. I think
Yeah.
those two cities are both fun with passionate fans.
And
Those two in the
Josh,
same arena.
yeah, and Josh needs this season, a good season of where people can appreciate him.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Hopefully, I hope the Eagles go back to the Super Bowl this year. I would love for that to happen.
I think they will. They just have to beat the Lions and the Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they can beat the. I think they wouldn't have an issue beating the Vikings. The Lions would be tough, but with all the injuries they have on defense,
Right.
I think they would. I think they would win.
That'd be a shootout. I
Yeah.
think that would have to be a shootout.
And the
They
difference
have
between all
wide
those
receivers, good running backs. Like they have a really good offense. It's going to come down to what Charles said is our D, and I think we have the more experienced D, and we're relatively healthy. I love Zach Bond. I thought that was an awesome pickup.
Yeah.
he's been. So I was shaky about it, but he's doing great.
He's a hitman. He's an old-fashioned linebacker.
Right?
He just clears his way through and he makes the hit.
Yeah, he runs
He's
through the
a
guy.
hard-hitting linebacker. It's about time we got one of them.
Yeah, we
But
haven't.
yeah,
had
he's real good. I'm sorry. Well, somebody was going to say something.
I went to Eagles and Buffalo also in the Super Bowl, and plus
Me
Sean
too.
McDermott was a former North Penn High School graduate also.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to the same high school me and Mike went to with Sean McDermott.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, what was he like in school?
Who, Sean McDermott?
Yeah. Did he play on the football team?
I think he was. I don't know.
He was a few years older. He was a few years older than us, so I think we would have missed him. Yeah, so I would imagine he probably played, played on the football team. But yeah, I think he was definitely a few years older than us, so we didn't see him.
Okay. Yeah. You couldn't get a real honest, assessment of somebody that you really never saw play. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine he was probably amazing though.
Oh.
Given his current pedigree and so.
So.
Well, what is everyone plan for Christmas?
I have
Christmas,
Socks and underwear.
Christmas, I'm spending the day at home with my family, and New Year's Eve, I'm going to a friend's house, staying there overnight.
Nice.
How about everybody else?
Yeah. I'm going to see if about sleeping over at a friend's house. I just got to keep my wife from finding out.
Wait, for New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve?
I don't know. Pick an Eve.
New Year's Eve? Charlie, New Year's Eve is the time to spend with your wife.
Just what?
New Year's Eve is the time to spend time with your wife. I mean, if my wife were here right now in the States, that's what I would do.
That's
Well,
nice.
it is nice.
Yeah.
William, I told you before, don't take me serious.
I know.
I'm
I'm just joking.
Okay.
Mike, one of the viewers is asking you, what's your favorite low sodium almond brand?
Oh God. Yeah, almonds are just a snack that I like to have, get later in the night after dinner, something light. Honestly, I have a bag. I forget the name of the brand, but had it for months. It just sits up there. Sometimes I eat them, sometimes I don't. But yeah, they're pretty good. So, but yeah, unfortunately, just can't remember the name off the top of my head. The name of the brand.
But they were almonds, you say, right?
Almonds, yeah.
Okay. So, go ahead, Rahul.
Brandon Basil, what are you guys doing for Christmas?
Spending it with my grandparents in northern New Jersey.
That's nice.
Can watch football and have some food with them.
Are you leaving day before Christmas Eve, or are you leaving on Christmas Eve, Basil?
The morning of Christmas, actually.
Christmas Day.
Yeah, but we're staying over there for one night.
Oh. Then what are you doing for New Year's Eve?
I'm not sure yet. I have no plans, but I have off the next day, so that's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be spending Christmas with my family, and it will be my daughter's first Christmas. So
Oh, yeah,
That's great.
Man,
yeah, that is great.
cool.
Yeah, the magic's back now that there's a baby, you know.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brandon,
yeah. Well,
what are you doing for Christmas?
well, we're gonna.
I'm spending. Sorry, Charles. I'm spending it with my family as well. My birthday's Christmas Eve, so
Yeah.
everything kind of gets lumped in. And then yeah, I'll meet my new niece, and we'll have dinner. Christmas Day, same thing. Hang out with my family, and New Year's Eve, I'm not entirely sure. Probably nothing. I'm not a big going out guy anymore. Those days are behind me. But yeah, just spending time with my family and thinking of my loved ones and things like that. So
Yeah.
holiday.
Brandon, tell Katie I said congratulations on the baby.
I will, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, there-
And happy early birthday for Christmas Eve.
Thank you.
You're born Christmas Eve.
Yeah, my
I was
poor mother.
born on Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm the oldest of 7, so it was like I was walking around with a bullseye on my back.
Yeah, you were. Still are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sing a song for the viewers. You guys can join in if you want. I could have used some help, so I'll start, and then you guys could be my backup singer.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
No, not that. Not that song. That's at the end.
I don't know any Indian songs. I just have to do melody.
That's at the Eagle song is at the end. You let me start the song off, and then you guys could be my backup singers.
All right.
All right.
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not
better
cry. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah.
He's making a list,
List.
checking it twice.
He's
Gonna find out
who's naughty or
overnight.
nice.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
I mean, think about that. The words to that song. I mean, they could petrify a child. It's like he's going to come in. He's going to, make them decide whether they were good or not, and give them a gift. You know what I mean, Rahul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't mean to ruin your song, man. I'm sorry. You want to go again?
No, you could. You guys can sing.
Oh, I was.
I was singing for a while until I had that thought come up, that thought bubble come up in my head.
Santa Claus is coming
To
to town.
town.
He knows you. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Hey, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not cry. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming
To town.
To town.
Good job, everyone.
Good job. Yes, everybody, give yourselves a hand. All right, that's enough. How are we doing on time? What's that? Go ahead. What were you going to say, Bal?
I was saying that was fun. That was a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good.
So how are we doing on time?
William, you want to you guys want to do the closing statement, William?
Yes, certainly. Thank you, everyone.
Before that, we'll sing the Eagle song.
Oh yeah, okay.
Fly, Eagle, fly on the road to victory.
Hey,
Fight,
hey,
fight,
hey.
fight.
Fly, Eagle, fly.
Score
Score
a
a touchdown. 1, 2, 3.
Hit 'em low, hill
Yeah.
high and
And
watch all
the
the eagles
eagles
fly,
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 eagles
fly,
fly,
on
on
the
the
road
road
to
to
victory.
victory.
Ah.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Brandon, nice jersey.
Nice
Thank
jersey.
you. It's fake.
Yeah, I have a Barkley t-shirt.
That's cool. That's
Yeah,
really cool.
yeah.
Mike and Brendan, you want to say anything to the viewers before we wrap things up? And you guys have any motivation quotes?
I'm too blessed to be stressed.
There you go.
Yeah, everybody have a great holiday and be safe. Count your blessings and appreciate that we're here.
that was nice. Thank you.
Of course.
Have a
And
great holiday.
happy holidays to you
Days.
and your family.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to another
Wait,
episode of.
Mike, you have any?
Yeah, I was gonna say kind of the same thing. Just stick close to your loved ones, especially this time of year. It's a great time of year, and just know that everyone has a lot of great family and friends out there to lean on. When times are tough and when the times are good. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
William, you want to do the closing statement?
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for listening to another episode of Rockin' with Rahul and the Three Amigos. Please remember to click and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and be sure to always follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night and happy holidays. We'll be back on in 2 weeks
That's right.
Okey-dokey.
on
Thank you,
January
Mike.
8th.
Thank you, Brendan.
Thanks for having us, guys.
thanks for having
Yeah.
us, guys. Happy
You're
holidays.
welcome.
Yeah, happy
Go
holidays.
Birds.
Happy holidays.
Go Birds.
Happy holidays.
Go Birds.
Go
Go
Birds.
Birds.
Yeah.
Go Birds.